Hey everybody. So I've told you guys about the free wood chips I get. Well, I wanted to show you where I get it at. These trucks over here, this yard that I'm at, is a place where as these guys come through the scales, when they're overweight, they have to dump the stuff. Well, out here where I live, the guys dump the stuff out here, and you're allowed to come and get it. The stuff you're seeing over here, that pile, is a pile of alder chips that were just dropped. This pile over here that you see me scooping up is cedar chips. And on the other side of the truck here, we have hemlock chips over here. And again, in your area, if you have trucking that comes through, you may have a yard like this where they dump the stuff. Now, you got to get the good stuff on top. Don't get into the mucky stuff. But as you can see, I get a big load of it, a truckload at a time. And depending on what you want to do with it, if you ask the guys, they'll tell you what it is. But basically, some of this stuff, for example, will be, for example, saltwater alder. By that meaning it's been mixed with salt water, or it's been soaking in a mill area or floating in a waiting pond that had salt water in it. The reason I mention that is that those chips are really good for retarding the growth of things like blackberries and things like that, because those kinds of things can't handle the salt in it. So keep in mind, of course, for what I'm doing though, I'm using the stuff that's good hemlock. The reason I don't like to get into the bottom of it is because it might be mixed with stuff that I don't like. So always get it from the top of the pile, and then the stuff down below gets pretty much just run over and grated down. But this gives you an idea where I get it from. I was telling you guys about all that free stuff I get. A lot of people that have horses and animals come out here. You can see it. You can even get sawdust. Really fine stuff. And I'm just walking towards it, but you can see it comes straight from the mill. Out here in the Northwest, you know, we have these kinds of things. And when the trucks are overweight, they have to dump the stuff somewhere. And, you know, the guy in this case had to get rid of 2,000 pounds. So he basically pulled up, opened the back door, and dumped, you know, 2,000 pounds of, you know, wood chips. In this case, alder. And it's all free for the taking. I bet you while I'm here, somebody else is going to pull up. You can see there are not too many people here. And sometimes, I kid you not, landscaping companies will come out here, haul the stuff, and then of course go sell it to their clients out in the city. So, you know, if you have this resource, use it. I just kind of wanted to show you where I get my free wood chips from. And just know your people, talk to them, and you'll be amazing what happens if, you know, you talk to people, the source you can find for free stuff. All right, enough said. I got to finish shoveling this stuff. Also, just a little example or trick. I'm using a manure fork, but if you can get a fork with wider tines and a wider overall spade, such as a stall fork, it's a lot better so the stuff doesn't fall through. What I mean by that is when you scoop it up, if you have a fork that's too thin, it shakes right through. And there's kind of a system to it where you do it and you know, you take it and you throw it over. I'm doing that one-handed, so it wasn't very graceful, but you get the point. Enough out of me. Just want to show you guys where I get the stuff from, so you can see that there's sources of stuff out there if you look and ask around. All right, take good care. Bye-bye.